Well, thanks for the praise. You guys all know who you are. It's starting to be like that. We know who we are, right? There's definitely there's a group within the group, and I don't want to talk about all that shit. I had an idea. I'm thinking about writing a book, like a semi-fictional book, But I was just watching Russian video about the Diamond Club, right? And basically it's about people that are in the entertainment industry that completely know what's going on and like what the deal is. They know their place in the world, you know what I mean? They know what their job is out here and within this pile of bullshit. It's just like it's just like a tidal wave of bullshit that comes our way every fucking day. And I am going to look into I want to know exactly what gets taught right now in first grade about the globe, right? Because there's got to be young kids that sit in school right now. Well, not right now because it's 5 o'clock. But, well, yeah, somewhere in the world. So, actually, yeah. What am I talking about? Somewhere in the world right now, there's a kid being fucking told that the world is a globe. Somewhere. Right now. All right. Anyways, I'm getting kind of off the point, right? So I'm thinking, right? I've read about 1,000 books, maybe 1,200 books, maybe more. I've read a lot of fictional books. I've read a lot of other stuff too, but I always liked books like Stephen King's The Stand, right? Where it's basically like, it's not like the end of the world, but it is. It's the end of the world as we know it because like 97% of the people are dead, right? So there's like 3% of the world's population, and it's just like everybody died of this disease. 3% of the people were immune to the disease. Okay, I'm not going to get into it, but like, just, you know what I mean? Like, you got scattered groups of survivors, and everything's just lying around. Everybody just died within a week. 2 weeks, everybody was dead. What wound up happening was, and it's very interesting because there was very few people left, and they were all having these dreams, right? Some of them were being drawn to one area, and some of them were being drawn to another area, and there was an evil force. There was they called them Legion. It's just an awesome story. If y'all haven't read Stephen King's The Stand, I suggest you do. But I'm getting off the point. The Diamond Club. So, I mean, eventually, I believe that it's just going to be the heavy hand throughout the world. Like, there's going to come a day, if they get what they want, where they're like, okay, this is fucking how it is, and, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. And if you do, we'll crush you. Right? Like 1984. It's just a totalitarian world, using the heavy hand. They're not being blatant about it. But they would still have a TV. TV is that's their biggest weapon. TV and this right here. What I'm talking to you on. We use it. We navigate through and try to use it for good, because that can be done also. And there's plenty of good in the world. There's plenty of good people. See, that's the thing. You can't believe what you're told. You can't believe. I mean, I've said it before. I'll show it again. There it is, man. That's fucking fact. Right? So knowing that, Aquarius, Colorado. I like the idea that you were homeschooled. I like that. If I ever have another child, they will not be part of this indoctrination by any means. And they'll turn out just fine. I mean, the hippie movement was partially controlled and created, but at the same time, it was a movement. You understand? They had to add drugs to that movement. They had to to paint a picture of that wasn't true about them. Because you know what? If those people had gotten what they wanted, right? Just you got a picture when they say it takes a village to raise a child. That's all that needs to be said about what the hippies were actually trying to do. And yes, you know, people are going to come through the comments like, well, look at Woodstock. It was a freaking disaster. You know, declared a disaster because there was that many people. It's like, well, right. I'm pretty sure that they knew they weren't going to have 3,000 people in one small, 300,000 people in one small place doing their thing, right? But this fictional book I thought about writing would be about the experiences in a future totalitarian world, you know, our world, similar to 1984, where they just have the ultimate control on everybody. And, you know, these people that are in the entertainment industry. And it would almost be the reverse thing, right? Where they're trying to throw up certain signals and signs to the good people to let them know. Because how would you plan a revolution? Right? Now people think, yeah, you know, shit, that would suck. You know, they couldn't plan a revolution. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? That's where we're at right now. That's where we're at, because it already says, just check your... I want everybody, next time you're bored, check your terms and conditions on Google and Facebook and YouTube. Just read them. Actually read them. Because I guarantee you didn't read it when you clicked I accept. You didn't read it. You didn't. You have to hit I accept to get their services. But just read what you accepted. And, you know, it basically just takes a boot and crushes any and all real... what can I say, plans for some sort of a, you know, revolution or whatever you would want to call it. I would prefer to say a renaissance. We need a renaissance. We need a change. We need a change. You know, we're running on a system, for one, our country is running on a system that was designed, you know, I'm already talking about it from the middle point anyways, which is still disinformed. I was going to say, we're running on a system that was designed 250 years ago. Of course it's not going to work. And then of course there's that other voice that's like, they purposely didn't want it to work. People were just as smart. No, people were smarter back in the day than we are now. Way more intelligence, and you know, for their reasons, they fucking dumbed us down, man. They absolutely did. And nowadays, really, it's hard to know what you're getting is real. If you know what we know and you want to know stuff, it's like, you know what I mean? You question every single thing now, because it's like, well, wait a minute, you know, and you go down that road, which you have to. From the time you were born, you were fed bullshit from the fucking time you were born. So I thought about writing a book about like a family of people or a group of people within the group that are in the entertainment center industry, you know, in this totalitarian world, and what they go through, because they're real people. They're real people, and they feel about what they're doing. They feel bad about what they're doing to people. How can you fucking go like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, right? Scott Kelly. You fucking I'm not even gonna say what you are. You know what? I'm not gonna say what you are, because you know what you are. You know. Shaking all these little kids' hands and just... Liars. And you know it, you know? You know what you're doing to, like, young minds and shit. Like, hey, you know, that's on you. That shit is on you. So, yeah, I don't know. The Diamond Club. You know, and you see it, you know, you see him throwing it up. Watch, YouTube will sample, like, those will be my That's what they'll give me for a thumbnail, is what I just did there. But yeah, you know, there's no need to fight. There's no need to fight between everybody. It's not a fight. It's just, you can spot bullshit. You can see it. We've been fed enough bullshit. We don't need people that are, you know, whatever. I don't have to get into it. Anyways, Flat Earth Vancouver, BC. His new channel is Shillbusters, FEVBC. So make sure you check him out. Subscribe to him. Can't shut us down anyways. We don't die, we multiply. Every day.